François Rouan works primarily in series, in groups of works. He gives titles. He's very keen in giving very precise titles, sometimes difficult to understand. The title of the show is the title of the last group of his works, called Recorda. Recorda is a Catalan word meaning remember. I think it's a very well selected word from him because it means a lot about history, about remembrance, about going into the past and looking at the present. And that's really part of his attitude towards painting, towards art in general. So this exhibition is, let's say, a survey of François Rouan's work. Of course, with a lot of effort on the last works. But in this case, we chose together to include some works that are earlier, even some very early works, because some works in the show are from the early 70s, which means more than 50 years between the earliest works and the latest works in this exhibition. When he started in the middle of the 60s or beginning of the 70s, he was part of a generation of painters who discussed the status of painting. What is a painting? What to do? How to paint? And in his case, he chose to cut the painting in stripes and even to include one painting in another. You know, like a little bit like in the craft method, but in this case more as a reconsideration of what is a painting, what is an abstract painting. As an abstract painter, especially after he was in Rome, in Italy, little by little he inserted images in the painting. And the painting that you look at in François Rouan's case, you have to look very carefully because maybe at the first glance you think it's purely abstract, but when you look more carefully you discover that there are some imprints, some details, some figures that come inside the weaving, I would say. But all this is mixed in the disorder of the painting, and this disorder becomes an order, and by the way a very beautiful order, with a very strong effect of all the colors. All this means that the work is a mixture of abstract tradition, I would say, the grid and all over and so on, and the inclusion of images coming from art history.